We're ready to go now with another question. $150 on this one as well. Fellas, Jack, you're in the lead with $250. Ken, you and Donald are tied with $100. Close game. Fellas, would you like your wife to know more about sex? Simple, straightforward question. Would you like your wife to know more about sex? Think about it, fellas. We'll come back for your answer in just a second. I say simple, straightforward question. Jackie, what do you think Ken will say to that?
Simple, straightforward answer, yes.
Okay, you think so, huh?
I know so.
Oh.
I mean, you said be honest.
Okay, that's an honest answer if I ever heard one, I guess. Let's bring on Ken. Ken?
Yes.
Well, how do you feel about that? Would you like your wife to know more about sex?
Without explanation, this is a shoe-in, blue section.
The
Yes.
answer is yes, you're right.
You knew my
Absolutely right.
mother, Bert.
What's that?
You knew my mother, you know. I didn't get things straight.
I understand. Okay. Well, you have a share of the pot. You got that straight, and that's well done. Wally, what's Jack going to say?
Without a doubt, yes. He's always reading books on erotica. I think that he would like us both to know more about sex.
I see. Okay. You will say yes as well. Let's bring on Jack. Jack, how do you feel about that? Would you like your wife to know more about sex?
Well, since I think one can never learn too much about sex, I would say yes.
That's what she said. You're right. You're all doing beautifully. Okay, Jack, you're absolutely right. You have a share of the pot. Patty, what's Donald going to say?
Would he like me to know more about sex?
Yes. I think that's what I said. Yes, by golly, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what you said. Well, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I just this week found out that you don't get pregnant from kissing a pear.
From kissing a pear?
Didn't you ever hear that?
No, I just wondered how that came up.
Just lucky, I guess.
I see. Okay. You're going to say...
So, I would say that he would say yes.
Yes, he would like
Yes.
it if his wife knew more about sex.
Yes.
Let's bring him on before I get hysterical here.
Please.
Donald.
Yes.
Would you like your wife to know more about sex?
Wouldn't help and wouldn't hurt either, sure.
That's what she said. You're all right, gang. You're very smart. We split that pot 3 ways. Okay, here we go. Here comes the next question, fellas. We're going right on with it. It is worth $300, and this is it. Still, anybody can still win this game. Men, which of you is more old-fashioned, you or your wife? I'll say it again. Which of you is more old-fashioned, you or your wife? Think about that, gentlemen. This one is for $300. We'll come back to you in a moment. We'll start with you, Jackie.
Oh, boy.
What's
We're
Ken gonna
both
say?
so old-fashioned, Bert, that it's dumb. But in reference to the bus question, who was more old-fashioned? It was Ken. Go to the ladies first. So I'll, banking on that, what do you think, Blueies?
They're all saying, they're mostly saying you.
You think I'm more old-fashioned?
That's what they're saying.
Oh, how sad. Okay, I'll go with my section, because it's your money.
Okay, you'll say.
Okay.
He will say you are more old-fashioned, right?
Okay.
All right, let's bring him on. Okay, Ken, between you and Jackie, who would you say is more old-fashioned?
Oh, and if we're still talking about sex, and I know that we aren't.
No.
Well, I'd like to. You don't mind?
No, we gotta
For
move
a few
along,
minutes.
Ken.
Okay, we'll move right along. Then I'm just going to have to take a wild guess. I'm going to have to say Jackie.
That's what she said. You're right. The blue section was right that time. Okay, you have a share of that pot. Ken, well done. Wally, what's Jack going to say?
Oh, this is a tough one, really a tough one. I really don't know, because I don't think either of us are old-fashioned, but I think Jack is more old-fashioned than I.
In what way would you say? What's an example of something that he clings to?
Well,
Thanks to Wally.
he clings to certain, moral precepts that I think, I mean, that's fine and good, but I think that, it would be spelled as maybe more conservative
And
in
thus
one
old-
way, but you know, he's very free in other ways, so I really couldn't say.
So-
but I'm saying if I have to make a choice, which I do,
Yes.
that he might possibly say that he was more old-fashioned.
Okay, let's see if Jack agrees. All right, Jack, here we go.
Yes.
Who would you say is more old-fashioned, you or Wally?
Well, offhand, I would say that I'm the more old-fashioned.
That's what she said. You are right, sir. All right. You have a share of the pot. That's very well done, Jack. Patty, how about Donald? Between you and Donald, who is more old-fashioned, would you say?
You mean Mr. Hep? Mr. Bula Bula back there. The man who does not have a record made after 1943.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, well, he might have something up as late as 1946, but he doesn't know that Glenn Miller's plane is missing yet.
Oh, I see.
So don't you tell him, because I haven't the heart.
What is Donald's favorite dance?
Donald's favorite dance?
Yes. I mean, you say he's old-fashioned. What is he dancing nowadays?
Well, he's been taking lessons in the twist.
Uh-huh. The twist. He's right up to the minute, isn't he?
Well, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. You're going to say Donald is the more old-fashioned, right?
Yeah.
Let's bring him on. Donald, between you and Patty, who's more old-fashioned?
The reason we were late tonight was because my horse and buggy broke down. I am.
That's what the lady said. You're right. You all got that right, and that's not an easy question. We split that pot 3 ways, and there it goes across the board. Signal means the time is up. The banana section has won it today. Wally and Jack Albertson have won the pot for the banana section. We'll come back in a moment and tell you how much they've won after these messages. Okay, the banana section won it today. Jack Albertson and his wife, Wally, won $400. We had $1,000 for Mr. Chico and the Man, $1,400. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for coming. You were splendid. We'll see you next time on Tattletales. Bert Conway saying so long, everybody. Bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.